Hello, my name's Tony Followell and I'm the Chair of Trustees for Music for All. Learn to Play happened across last weekend, so it was a fantastic event. Again, we doubled in size, over doubled in size in terms of the venues taking part, again, right across the country, Penzance to Perth. A really good and growing range of venues in there. Some big chains coming on board this year, again, as we open up, after COVID. So it's just been terrific to see the amount of activity, busy shops, lots of people piling in to go and try out instruments. It's just been so great to see. We're still pulling together final numbers at the moment, but as I say, over double the number of venues compared to last year. And we also, last year, we began to create little introduction videos for specific instruments. And again, we've doubled the number of those this year. So there are people like Jules Holland giving you an introduction to the piano. There's Alison Balson giving you an introduction to the trumpet. And these are all for Music for All. George Ezra's bass player. There's Little Sims drummer, a concertina player, a harpist, complete range of instruments in there. The plan for the charity is to really try and grow the impact that we have and also measure it in a much more robust way than you've been able to in the past. And the ways that we want to grow our impact, obviously through fundraising. What we do as a charity is we give out cash grants and instrument donations to disadvantaged people across the UK. That's the sort of core activity, if you like, of the charity. So to enable that, we want to grow the fundraising side of the charity and crucially that instrument pipeline that we've been so grateful to work with many of your members, with many MIA members with in the past, and continuing to do so. But we need to maintain and grow that instrument pipeline. What we're trying to do now in ensuring that we're delivering maximum impact is to look at specific need and target instruments and our activity and our cash towards those specific needs. And what we've also done as a charity is sort of looked again a little bit about as our fundamental purpose. Why do we want everybody to have the opportunity to experience all of the joy and benefits of music making? And it comes down to health, well-being, education. We brought on board just recently in the first year some real expertise in the charity, in trustees that have a long track record in fundraising, in the health sector, in the music education sector, and it's going to really help us from that point of view. I think diversity is a sort of also a theme for us, as it is for many at the moment, ensuring that we're as inclusive as possible. And again, we've over the last year or so brought on board, widen the perspective of the board from that point of view, but also in the ambassadors that the charity has. Many terrific musicians like Chichi and Wanaku from the Chineke Orchestra. She's one of our ambassadors now. I'm delighted to say Orphy Robinson on the jazz side as well, and many others. We're moving towards increasing towards very targeted awards. So having identified those specific areas of needs, making sure that the awards categories that we create, funneling cash and instruments, are targeted much better towards those specific areas of need. And I think that provides a wonderful opportunity to work in partnership with manufacturers and distributors and so on, to really celebrate, to deliver maximum impact against those areas of need. The other thing that we're really accelerating at the moment is our efforts to campaign about the benefits of music making and make sure that there's much greater awareness. We're campaigning to make sure that there's broad understanding, deep understanding of those benefits for music, and that's for all of our benefits. I think the charity, for the Music Industries Association, for the music industry, to grow that understanding, helps us all. Obviously, instruments is, that's been a terrific partnership in the past between the Music for All and the Music Industries Association members, and so we're super keen to talk, to continue to be able to distribute instruments, and to be able to celebrate that jointly going forward. So that supply of instruments, we're really keen to talk to you to grow that and to maintain a diverse, continuous supply of those instruments as we go to addressing that need that I talked about earlier on. On the fundraising side as well, you know, it's absolutely, of course, open to conversations around that, and there are great opportunities to celebrate, you know, social responsibility for organisations through some sort of partnership along those lines. We have MIA members at the moment who are presenting Music for All as a charity of choice for staff members, for instance. That's one way that you might think of you know, helping a really good cause. Maybe your POS system would ask for a donation towards the Music for All going forward. That would be a terrific help for us as well. And there are other ways, of course, in which you know, we could partner to grow the fundraising side of the charity and to be able to help more people get into music making.